U.S. public transit is known for being infrequent and unreliable, and post-pandemic, the situation only seems to be getting worse. This is because transit systems across the country are facing a growing financial crunch. But why is this happening? National lockdowns shut offices, universities, and schools, which just completely emptied out public transit networks. These services rely heavily on fares, so they were in desperate need of financial help. The federal government took a $70 billion bet that one day, trains and buses across the country would be packed with commuters. Nearly 5 years later, that time has come, but there's no time for celebration. The country's largest transit agencies are facing a multi-billion-dollar deficit. With national ridership failing to return to pre-pandemic levels, this is an existential problem for these services, which have already been suffering due to decades of underinvestment. We asked Bloomberg reporters across the country to take us through their daily commutes to show just how crucial the rail and bus service is to their city.
I live in Oakland, California, and I take the train about 3 or 4 days a week into San Francisco. It's about a 30-minute commute into the office. With office vacancies still around 30%, they're struggling to find new sources of revenue for their budget. And they're also realizing that long-term, they're going to need to tap more taxpayer funds, more help from the state to keep the system running.
It can get really congested on those weekdays where there are some service disruptions. People are waiting for at least 3 or 4 packed trains to pass by. And that can add about 40 minutes to what should be a 20-30-minute commute.
I live in Chicago, about 4 miles from the office, and my commute normally takes under 30 minutes by train. I would say the commute is relatively smooth, but sometimes the trains are pretty spaced out, which can lead to long wait times or sometimes crowding inside the trains.
If these transit authorities thought they might receive another lifeline, they're likely to be waiting a while. President Donald Trump and Elon Musk are committed to tightening spending across the federal government. More cuts could threaten a death spiral. Faced with inadequate funding, agencies are threatening to increase fares or cut services altogether. As a result, America's rail and bus systems are likely to fall behind.